Hi everyone, this is Editor Child with Books of Child, and we are back again with the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. Now today we're doing chapter 27, Seek the Tall Plateau, Not the Peak. Now, the intro to this little chapter states to set your sights not on reaching the ultimate moment. It will quickly come and quickly go, but on reaching a level of achievement that is satisfying and, now this is the important word, sustainable. There you go, that's an important one. Example they go through is an upstate New York florist that got the assignment to decorate the White House. Can you believe it? Instead of doing that, he said, no, wait a minute. They decided to focus on attending business school and actually focus on, instead of a single high or a single great moment, to get the business improved, running better so it will actually be a successful enterprise. And guess what? Even though they passed on the opportunity at the start to get that amazing but short-lived achievement, it came back. So, because they were even more prepared the next time, because they ramped up the operation, improved the way they ran, and made it, as the thing says, both satisfying and sustainable. That word, sustainable, very important for that plateau, for achieving that consistent level of high achievement, not just the one-off, not just that little blip. In the case study, they found former Olympic athletes. They're very capable and highly motivated individuals, but more than half of them, apparently former Olympic athletes, have trouble adapting to traditional careers after the athletic career because they can't replicate that high of that success, which makes sense. I mean, if you stand in a stadium with tens of thousands of people achieving a global or world record or scoring the top positions of the whole world, I can imagine coming back from that, nothing's going to feel the same. So that makes sense. That's definitely a high point, and they've set themselves up for nothing else to that same degree. Like, I know a lot of athletes at that level, they do study, but at that level, like global levels of achievement, that must be hard to replicate in any other form. So yeah, that's definitely that peak. Don't say don't do it, but what I'm saying is aim for something more sustainable. That word's very important, and it's not just sustainable in the sense that it'll last long, but in the sense that you can actually maintain it long. I mean, that's why the peak is a peak, because you can only stay there for that long. The people on Mount Everest can only stay there for that long before they freeze to death or they run out of oxygen. But the plateau, if you can actually get there but you can maintain being there, that's the important thing. That's why I like the word sustainable in this chapter so much, because it's not just sustaining that level of success, but sustaining yourself in that state. It takes work to maintain yourself if you're at a very high level of function. It takes work, it takes a steady routine, it takes good nutrition, good sleep, a lot of other things that I probably don't even know about because I'm not there. No, definitely not to that degree. So the sustainability of it is essential, because you will get joy out of operating more successfully for longer periods of time. And there's a lot of things in life that will become evident with longer periods of high achievement rather than that little blip. I mean, ask anybody who's done a lot of exercise over years and years. Ask a bodybuilder. That's work over, I don't even want to say years, sometimes decades that they put into that craft. And the results show at the end because they've sustained it all that time. They sustained the nutrition, they sustained the exercise, they sustained the focus, which is, it must be really hard. Like, that's a whole other level. But it's all the way through. And then the success is in small championships here and there, but the great success is maintaining that all that time and being that. in what they sought to achieve. So yeah, before I ramble on too much, this has been 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. and it's been chapter 27 that we just read with Edward of Chai and with the Books of Chai. And I hope you have a good day. I hope you have an even better day after hearing this. And I'll see you on the next video about this. Thank you and bye.